Financial reviews and student loan counseling. NFCC certified consumer credit counselors provide one-on-one financial counseling and can help you evaluate options for making student loan payments, reducing interest, debt consolidation, or even loan rehabilitation. Call 877-406-6322 or visit us online at studentloanhelp.org.
Welcome back to Lion Tales, powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation, on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. I'm your host, Dr. Lynnda Nadien, along with Aurora Workman, and our guest today is Dottie McLean, a holistic practitioner and a proud member of the Alumni Association of Nassau Community College. So let's talk about Earth Wellness 360 and the passion behind your company.
Okay, Earth Wellness 360 is a company that I started to help give people an alternative way of healing, or an alternative to allopathic medicine. Mm-hmm. And so, if you didn't want to go out with dealing with so much medication, I did a lot of research to try to find a way where a person could have an alternative where they could use natural medicines, and to have a place where they felt comfortable to come and share their intimate problems that might have caused, and to get to the root of the problems. Why did they become sick in the first place? What was their cause of them? The body breaking down to the point where they now needed to take medication.
And then what are some of the products that you'd recommend, during this flu season, which just seems to be like a more difficult flu season than the average one?
Well, I would say that one that I know, I make my own course. A simple way of dealing with the flu would be honey, fresh garlic, lemon, and onions. If you have a juicer, if you don't have a juicer, you would use a blender, and you would mix that with honey, and you would take teaspoons of that as often as you need it. But it would definitely pull out all the phlegm. One thing you would need to eliminate would be all dairy and chicken mm-hmm. and meat to cleanse the body out, because your immune system already has been compromised. So you want to build up the immune system, and everybody should have vitamin C in the house. Mm-hmm. But the natural remedy, like I said before, is the fresh garlic, the lemon, the onion, and the honey. Another alternative, if you didn't want to deal with that, would be grapefruit, onions, and ginger. But you would need a juicer. You put that in a juicer, and you would drink that. It's going to pull up all the phlegm out of the body.
Wow. And do you promote vegetarianism as a way of life?
I would say, if you find yourself with a chronic disease, I would stress that you become a vegetarian or a vegan. Okay, because that's the way the body, you can build your immune system up.
Right. So, and what did you discover about Nassau Community College that others may not know? They have so many classes to offer. I think. You got me on that one. It's so much.
There is so many. Because even the classes that you mentioned today, I'm like, I have to go back in and say, look, I want to start something else.
Even if you didn't have time to be a student, taking the higher learning and adult classes, mm-hmm. they have so much just to get your foot wet. You wanted to learn about computers, you wanted to learn about sewing, Tai Chi, Reiki, any of the computer classes, if you want to up your skill, finances, they got
everything, right?
You got the time, they got the classes.
Right. So like during your exploration of classes here at Nassau, did you, it seems like holistic practitioner is a calling that just seemed to have been in you and something awakened it.
Yeah, I think because one, I grew up in the South. We had everything. We grew up on a farm, so we did everything naturally. We didn't. Doctors wasn't the first thing on the list. Yeah. But coming back here and going into just putting in certain words in the computer and finding out they were healing through colors. I found out just researching color was a natural way of healing. And that's just being in the lab doing desktop. We had to use certain colors to do graphic art. art, and I realized that a lot of commercials, food companies, they use colors.
Oh, yeah.
And so I could see the correlation with colors and healing. And then I got into colors correlate with numbers, and it also not just numbers, crystals. So everything, and we as a people are attracted to colors. The colors are dealing with the solar plexus, or with the chakras. I'm sorry, and learning about that helped me to understand how the body functions and what make the body. Where the body might be compromised, because just through knowing colors or knowing a number, when I'm all over the place. What I'm trying to get at is, like, for instance, if you're wearing blue today, Aurora, and blue is governs over the throat, which would be the number 5, and when you see someone wearing a color, a lot of times they're not aware of it, but they're healing something. You know, each color has a healing benefit. Pink. And pink is the inner heart, the inner child. And a lot of times, sometimes you need the nurturing, and you are dealing with.
And so that's why I brightened up when I saw you in your royal purple. Yeah. Right? Because she came out in my office working, and then, boom, you know. Purple
is the crown chakra, so it's helping. It helps with your spirituality.
Yeah, just lifted me right up, and you know, and even like in my home and stuff, when I was going through things, and I would sit there and I paint a wall purple, and I don't know what spurred it, but it's like I need to have this wall purple right now. So it's good to know that, like you were saying, our parents did do that. You know, even with my brother who has autism and stuff, we used colors to help him focus and relax. So as we are continuing talking with Dottie McLean. You are listening to Lion Tales on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. My name is Aurora Workman, along with Dr. Lynnda Nadien, and our guest today is a holistic practitioner and a proud member of the Alumni Association of Nassau Community College. So we're going to talk to her about some things, student activities on campus and the things that you may have, because a lot of times, you know, especially when you have a non-traditional student, meaning you didn't come right out of high school and you came to the college, getting involved in student activities is not what a lot of people do. So, and you did. So tell us about some of your student activities on campus.
Well, I joined the Wine and Spirit club, and that was fun. And like you said, that was one of our defaults as a student. We didn't join a lot of the clubs because I don't know why the reason why I ended up joining the Wine and Spirit Club, because she broke it down to us about how important it is, because they took it out of our money when we
registered.
When we registered. So we're paying $25 to register to be a student.
Oh, the student fee.
You know, a student fee, and nobody was joining the clubs, and they got to go from the hospitality crew club. They had went to Europe.
Yeah.
Because none of the other clubs had any people that had signed up, so all that money was being built up into the clubs. And
so you did the wine tours?
I did wine. I didn't get a chance to do that because I didn't have the availability, but it was there to do it. And then I did the human relations with Professor James, and she put on a show, an Black History show every February.
Yes.
And she was saying that's how she really let us know how much money had built up, because these kids don't take advantage.
Right.
And I was happy that I was able to participate, and that they had talked us in and broke it down to how important it is to participate and what you could get, the benefits you could get out of being a member.
And you were on the groundbreaking of our, what we called PEN project. It was Presenting Identification at Nassau.
Yes.
And that's where we went to get IDs for everybody.
Right.
You know, so you took advantage of all that Nassau could do, and that's what we encourage most of the listeners out there to do, is take advantage. What is one of your most memorable events? that you've attended?
Was the Christmas event that we had to put on with the hospitality, where we had to prepare for all the staff for Christmas. And that was a beautiful thing because we had to show our skills.
Yeah.
And we cooked in the hotel management. Everybody had to participate. Every student that was in the hospitality program had to be there in order to get credit for their classes.
That's great. I mean, I know that's one for really presidential. You guys do everyone from the board of trustees to the president's dinners, and I mean, their skills are fabulous, and they really show out. And so, let's do a little game here. See, because you know Nassau Community College so well. Okay, so what are Nassau Community College's school colors?
Orange, navy, and blue.
Yes. Okay. And see, knowing those colors, and you're being a practitioner that deals with colors, what is something that you can tell those students about our colors?
Okay, you have orange. Orange is dealing with the sacral, meaning that they're very emotional about their education. Blue,
that's great.
They're strong in their communication. And navy, they're very deep when it comes to their education. They get they're very emotional, and they're very strong with their belief system.
See, that is NCC.
Nassau. Yes, it's true.
Yeah. What is the mascot?
The Leo the lion.
Yeah. Leo the lion. That's us.
That's us.
Lion tails.
Okay, let me see. What two towns is Nassau Community College in?
Uniondale and Garden City.
Oh, see, only a pro would know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Only a pro would
and you
know
said
that.
Uniondale first. I appreciate that very much.
Right. We shout out to you strong.
Yeah.
Okay, and name a landmark surrounding Nassau Community College.
Okay, Nassau Veteran Coliseum.
Yeah.
Okay. And
that's still the name, right? They didn't change the name.
They didn't change the name, right? They just kind of changed the outlook outside.
And you have the Children's Museum.
Oh, yeah, we love that.
That's right. We have Museum Row. So Nassau is located in one of those great areas. So when people do come to it and you can spend more time, you will discover all there is to know about Nassau. It's been such a pleasure talking to you, Dottie, and learning. I learned a lot of different things today that, because I do remember my grandmother using castor oil and nothing. I have a thing of pills that I really need to go home and throw out. But first I got to start working with you so I can get rid of each bottle one by one. So we are so happy to have had you here, and we know that people are listening to us and they're going to want to know, how can we find you? How could they get in touch with you?
Okay, you can contact me at my website, which is earthwellness360.com, or you can contact me by phone, which is 516-564-3771. And again, my name is Dottie McLean, a.k.a. Dorothea.
We want to thank you for being with us today. My name is Dr. Lynnda Nadien, along with my fabulous friend Aurora Workman, president of the Nassau Community College Alumni Association. The creative director of Lion Tales is Rudy J. Breedy. This show is a production of the Nassau Community College Alumni Association. Visit ncc.edu/WHPC for more information. Available as a podcast on iTunes, Android Podcasts, and Spreaker. Lion Tales is powered by the Nassau Community College Foundation on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. Stay tuned for the news wrap-up. We'll talk to you next week.